Hey everybody, welcome to Obscurities and Miniatures. I'm High Lord Tamberlane, and it is about time to show off my weekly painting progress. So here in front of you are my hastily whipped up brute drones from Parabellum's new Conquest, the Last Argument of Kings game. And just to give you a good idea of how big these suckers are, they're pretty big. So I decided to do these with the contrast paints just to give them a try. The results are adequate, I think, with a lot of work. You can see some spots where obviously it kind of pooled up and didn't hit certain areas. I did a little bit of dry brushing on the black area because it was just kind of boring looking. They were a test run for doing some more contrast painting just for the heck of it. I realized that my good old-fashioned Tamiya white, or gray, I should say, is going to have to be replaced with a white if I want to actually continue playing around with the contrast. They worked a lot better when I tried doing some painting on white primed models rather than the usual gray. But I love me my Tamiya gray. So got those brute drones done. What else did I get done? Some more Warcry. In fact, I have all of the Corvus Cabal done now. So here is the Shrike. Not the greatest paint job, but it's finished. And since, as far as I can tell, I can actually run more than one of them at a time, I might have to just pick up another. We'll see. I figure we'll probably get around to playing once I actually get all of the terrain built and painted. The white on the feathers I'm not super happy with, but again, they're serviceable, and from a distance, they look good enough. So I think he's one of the higher ranked ones, and this model I really liked. I think what I need is some of that gory red technical paint rather than just splashing them with some red paint. It didn't come out as nice as I had hoped. I could have sworn there were more. Corvus Cabal hanging around. Where did you go? I don't know. That's weird. I know they're finished too. Oh, well, here's one of them. Another of the Raven. Did I show this guy off before? I don't remember. Well, he's done. So he's a question mark. And I think I showed off the spear people. If I did or I didn't, I don't know. The light's not helping them right now. So we'll move on from them. And then I got the overwhelming bulk of the Untamed Beasts finished. Sadly, I just finished this guy as I started building the Giga Lion, which is going to show up in another video from Kingdom Death. So we got the lion itself. We got some of the fresh cut young blood types. Here's the third one of them. Some were painted with contrast paints, some were the old-fashioned way. And for whatever reason, this dude, the war paint I put on him did not come out anywhere near as dark as the others, which was a bit disappointing. What else? We've got the higher-ups in the Untamed Beasts. His skin came out really orange, and I have no idea why. Otherwise, from a distance, he's quite serviceable. And then this one, he's alright. I kept playing with a lot of washes. They weren't my favorites of the group anyway. My favorites would be these two guys. So I think I spent a lot more time trying to paint them than I did anybody else in the warband, but they just look cool. So I think our Javelineer here, Harpoonist, is probably my favorite of the bunch. Despite his heroic He-Man pose, the leader is just, he's cool, but not as cool as the other one. So let's see, what do we get done here this week? 4, 6, 8. I'm not counting all these other crows. So 10, 13 with our big brute friends. Not a bad little haul, especially considering I was quite busy this week with my brother from Japan in town, and he was going home, so we had to spend a lot more time with them. But we had a good time with those kids of his, so that was nice. Anyway, you know the drill. If I can get all this stuff done, there's no excuse for you guys. With that said, this is High Lord Tamberlane with Obscurities and Miniatures. Say thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll be back with more finished Warcry stuff next week. We'll see.